So here we are on the other end of our destination at the train station. We've made it from Rome to Florence and we're meeting up with our group. Our group is hosted by my good friend Marie Frattoni, and we're getting ready to catch our vans that will take us to San Fidele in Tuscany.
So we've just left the train station and we're driving through the streets of Florence, Italy. It's raining like crazy, and so that's not very fun. But we're seeing some beautiful architecture as usual in Italy, and we're riding along the city streets headed towards our destination. As you can see, it's pretty wet out there. So people are standing around with their umbrellas and so forth, and some people don't care too much about the water. Now we're on a country road getting closer to our destination. The road is made of sand and gravel. It's a smooth road, but it's not paved because this area is wine country, and they don't want the asphalt to contaminate the soil, which would affect the taste of the grapes. So the roads around this area are very natural and organically aware so that it doesn't affect the crops. And that was an interesting fact that we learned from our driver, Andre. And so we're getting closer to our destination, and it's nothing but wine vineyards all around this area. Just the wine vineyards are everywhere. And so it's a really pretty area, and we're enjoying it even though it's raining.
So this is where we'll be staying in San Fidele. It's a beautiful property.
Questi due vanno anche questi due nella 3. Okay.
And they're getting us organized now and getting us to our room. There's Daryl. We were welcomed with some nice fresh juice.
Once you go to your room, the next thing we'll do is meet back here at 6:30. Okay, we'll have orientation, we'll have some wine.
They've shown us where our room is, and we're up this flight of stairs. And it's quite steep, but we can handle it, no big deal. And finally, at the top of the stairs, and this is an extended private area that's available to us. We're going to go through the door, and it's an amazing room. As you can see, it's big. It's got a big seating area, and the area I'm facing a doorway to our a hot tub, but we'll see that in a minute. Here's the bed area. We've got windows on both sides of the room that look down on the courtyard and the terraces, and it's a really nice window covering. The ceiling is amazing. Look at the wood beams up there in the ceiling. And as you can see, we have plenty of space to stretch out and enjoy our vacation. And here's the main bath, and it's got a double sink. It's got the circular shower, commode, and a bidet in case I need to use that. And it's really nicely appointed. This whole facility was restored to the original specifications that existed when it was built over 1,000 years ago. It's got the terracotta flooring, and everything about it matches the original specs, so it retained its historical
Except
accuracy.
they did add a few modern amenities.
Except for the modern amenities. Gotta have those.
They had to get those approved. There's the hot tub you're talking about.
Yep, got to fire that thing up at least one time, huh?
We must.
And that looks over a balcony and down the staircase. So that's a really cool add-on and location for that. Big wardrobe there.
Yeah, it's very tastefully decorated. Very, very beautiful area. We were lucky. So here we are. We're now meeting for dinner and a welcome. Look at the beautiful things that they're serving us. Bruschetta, lovely glass of Chianti. Yeah? No? Oh, okay. I don't know. And these are our friends and people that we are going to be with.
Ciao. It's okay. I'll see if people want to do that. So.
There's my buddy Maria.
Hello. Look at you. It's cute. Is it a little camera?
Yeah.
Coming up next is Nicolo, the owner of San Fedele, and he's going to give us some interesting history of the establishment and what it took for him and his wife to acquire the property.
Estimate of the cost. So we would thank those professionals and call some other ones. And then we started calling friends and family and relatives. So to make a long story short, we had about 50 people coming. And not one of those 50 people gave us a different story. They all said we were crazy. And that we should walk away from it, or it would ruin our lives. Mm-hmm. At the time, we were two successful business managers with an amazing penthouse in Milan, and we had been blessed with amazing careers. So we were two young, very successful businessmen, and envied by everyone. We had everything we wanted, and the fact that we wanted to let go of everything we had and come here and put all our energy and money in this crazy, ridiculous, obnoxious project was totally... no one understood us. And everyone started saying, listen, we don't know if you're going to get to the end of this project. So many things could happen along the way. It's such a monumental task. Suppose a workman gets injured and they sue you. Suppose you find something which some Etruscan ruins. We're surrounded by Etruscan tombs and ruins. If we had found Etruscan ruins on the property, they would have just sealed the business site, finished, game over. They wouldn't have let us continue. So there were so many odds that it wasn't even fun. So we found ourselves in the middle of a tug of war. Everything rational and common sense and professional advice and counseling was pulling in a direction that we had to walk away from us, including friends and relatives. But our hearts were pulling in the opposite direction. And what we were experiencing and feeling and witnessing every time we would come here, it's like we were coming home. It's like there was something here that was drawing us in like a magnet. And the strength of this energy drawing us to this place was so strong that it was impossible to ignore. So, after about 6 months, we thought that if we were to ignore what our hearts were telling us, we may regret that for the rest of our lives. And if everyone was right, that we would have gotten ourselves into trouble attempting this adventure. Then we thought maybe it would damage us, we would possibly lose a lot of money, but possibly we would anyway remain on our feet. And so we decided to follow our hearts. There are 2 Nicolos in my copy. One is the Nicolo before I came across something. And one is a new Nicolo and a new life that this project and this vision has allowed me to enjoy.
We decided to explore the grounds of the estate, and it has multiple seating areas where you can sit outdoors and relax. And this is the top level terrace area that faces one side of the property, and it's terraced down to an infinity pool. You can see that at the bottom of the stairs there. Very beautifully done. Nice looking area. And in addition to that, there are these koi ponds that are built into the area, and it has some fish in there, and it's very nicely done. So this is very relaxing to see, and as we wander around, you can see through the doorway there an additional seating area, and looking in the distance in the background, our group is already meeting for the first time to get to know each other and get oriented to the property. So it's really nicely done and relaxing to sit anywhere. See the fish down in the water there, darting around trying to avoid the camera because they're shy, and they look pretty good there. They're small right now. I'm sure they get pretty big over time, like the fish usually do in a koi pond. And I like the way they use this white pebble gravel in Italy. It's just really a nice, clean look, and it just makes the place feel well kept.
La dolce vita! Woohoo!